Yo, what's good with it? Realest one, peace. Appreciate you clicking on this video. When you do me a favor, hit that like, run that like up. You know what I'm saying? Support the platform. Shout out to the haters too. You know what I mean? Wipe your feet off at the door, hit that like, stop hating, man. Anybody got time for that? Like I always say. So, Roc Slade, bro. It drops on the app, right? Because despite all this damn drama, everything that's been going on, the question remained, well, for some people, who actually won the battle? Because, you know, you got people who are saying Slade 30 despite the paperwork. And you damn sure know you got people who are saying Roc won specifically because of the paperwork. I wasn't going with either one, right? So I watched it, okay? And let me say this. Roc, he's not an anglist. You know what I'm saying? He did the best what he could do with that paper. He's the gumball king. You know what he get into. He might dibble and dabble, but he's not a master at that type of thing. You know what I mean? So, yeah, when he did it, it brought shock value, but it didn't necessarily sway the crowd from Slade. Had it been somebody like Top or B-Dot, it would have got a lot darker. You know what I'm saying? So, Roc walks out on stage. He got a smile on his face. And, of course, we know what we know now, that he was going to pull out that damn paper. So, and the energy I got from that was, I'm really about to do this, right? Slade said he expected it, but he didn't. So, whatever. Roc throws a couple bars out there, and he gets into, you know, you've been telling whatever, pulls out the paperwork, boom, all hell breaks loose. Kyd Slade, I'm going to beat you. You know what I mean? Roc, listen. Roc, one of the greatest of all time, bro. Mount Rushmore for sure. But that SMD stuff, that man be throwing out SMDs like throwing rocks at a pond or something. Like every chance he get, he telling another man, don't do that, bro. Invite another man to your stick. First off, it can get you killed for real. Outside of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? And it's not respectable as a man who got kids, bro. That's not cool, Roc. You know what I'm saying? So, the first round didn't do everything Roc was expecting it to do, because I know he was expecting, you know, that one round to really be it and that he was going to be able to glide through, but that's not the case. So, Slade's round, it came, he drops a few words, yo, this is what this is what that is, and he gets into rapping. And overall, I watched this battle twice. And I feel like Kyd Slade had the better round that first round. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to give it to Roc just because of the paperwork. I'm talking about bars and lyrics, punchlines and schemes at that moment, that battle. All right? Competition-wise, I gave it to Slade. Now, Roc, see, the thing is, like I say, Roc, I think, was dependent on kind of like gliding through after that paperwork drop. His second round, it's not really rememberable. And I feel like it was his weakest round, okay? Roc's two best rounds, if anything, were the first round with the paperwork and then the third round. His third round was crazy, right? And the thing about that is Slade was so much in his bag, there was a point where people started to chant 30 by the third round, right? So, and, you know, it could, like, the energy was crazy. It caused Slade almost forget his stuff. Roc in the third round, almost, like, he could to pass out, huffing and puffing, this, that, in the third. But he didn't want to give in. He did not want to give in because he heard them people was saying, bro. They was chanting 30. Tay Roc, 30? Even though he's going to pass out, he got through it. So I commend Roc for that. I commend both of them at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody could have really got hurt. Somebody got poked up, anything. Two black men who walked away at the end of the night unscathed, not a scratch. How could you not, you know, feel that's a positive, a good thing right there? It was just such a awkward, iffy, you know, battle. Like, and Roc, I know, from the moment he took that paperwork out, he knew he had to keep that same energy. There was a point in the battle where Slade was kind of like leaning on Roc, like, yo, talk to me. Go ahead, talk to me. And Roc pushed him. It was kind of like a little female punch, to be honest with you. It was enough to move Slade, But I understand why Roc did it. It's kind of like, yo, I felt like he was doing it to show people that he wasn't backing down from Slade. Because Slade was on some, yo, meet me after this type of time. And Roc, you know, he like, yo, you touch me, I'll kill you. Slade is like, I'll beat your mother. You know what I mean? That's the energy, fam. But ultimately, I did give it to Slade 2-1. The third round could be debated. But that's just me. Now, other than that, Slade and Uncle Rod dropped like a 25-minute interview earlier on. And Uncle Rod asked Slade, yo, what can be done to kind of like smooth this over between you and Rod? And he says what I've been saying for the past few blogs. He said he want the fair one. He say the paperwork don't even bother me as much as Roc getting tough with the SMDs, this, that, and the third, doing things he wasn't doing when he was in my face beforehand. I want a fair one. And then we can move on. Is Roc going to accept that? I'll let y'all be the judge. And I'm not insinuating nothing about Roc as a man. I'm just saying we've never seen Roc in an actual fight. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's a shame it got to even be like that. But I know Roc is smart enough to understand that the moment he accepted that paperwork, that was the lane the situation was in, bro. Because, I mean, look, like, everything verbally, it's been exchanged. All the talk, the spaces, the comments, the tweets, all that, that's drug out now. There's only one other thing that could happen out of this situation if it's not left alone. And that's these two brothers causing physical harm to each other, bro. That's the only thing left. It's bigger than the paperwork now. You're talking about a real life situation incorporated into some damn bars. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure, I know Roc had enough sense to understand that that man was going to want to take it there, man. You know? Roc said he wanted to fight. It was a point where he said, I don't even want to rap no more. I want to fight. So there you go, Roc. But yeah, man. In conclusion, I got Kyd Slade 2-1, possible 30. But shout out to both of them for bringing it back together and walking out unscathed. That's the most positive thing about that. On some real talk. Realest one. Hit that like, support the platform. I'm gone.